Okay, so in my last video, I showed people how to make an instructional video using PowerPoint and the recorder built within PowerPoint. On this one, I'm going to show you how to do it with Google Docs and Screenpal. So this one might actually be a little more useful because Screenpal you can really use with anything, and a lot more people use Google Docs. Okay, for this unit, let's say I'm going to talk a little bit about the four-cycle engine. So I have a learning goal, and I'll copy that out, and I'm going to go to Google. So I log into my Google, and I'm going to go new, Google Slides, and let's give this a name now. Maybe we'll pick a nice theme, just like we did with Word. Good enough. Okay, so we're going to call it four-stroke engine. And I'm going to make another slide for the learning goal. Again, you don't like I'm just doing this to give you a sense of why you might do it. You don't have to have the learning goal in the assignment for me. I paste it in. I'm using Control-C and Control-V, but I could also be right-clicking. And I'm going to make it a bit bigger because that is super small. So I'll hit the plus button. Okay, by the end of this unit, students will understand the basic principles as well as parts. Okay, that's good. So now I actually want to get the parts, right? So let's say I have some images here. Now, again, I did this in the other video. I'm going to do it in here because I think it's super foundational. I'm going to get the snip tool. So the snip tool looks like this. How did I get this snip tool? Man, I go fast, hey? This is an instructional video, so I should probably be going slower. So I get the snip tool by going to the Start menu in the bottom left and typing snip. Okay, so it should be in every version of Windows. It's also Command S in Mac. There's a shortcut for it in Windows as well, but I'll just hit the Start menu and type snip. And here it is. And it's really something that you should just get used to opening all the time because it's super useful. So with the snip tool, I can hit new, and then you see how it grays out the page, and I can highlight something like I want this, right? So I copy it. Now I can highlight parts in here. I can draw on it, but I think for this, I simply just want this. So I might go back to my presentation, and I'm going to hit paste. Now I can resize it. Or I can talk about it later, right? Like, so I could go and right on this screen define all the parts, but I think I would do that in class anyways, and I'm going to do that with my voice. And that's really the power of the videos, having a voice. So now let's make a couple more slides just to give you a sense of how you might do this. Now, you might already have a PowerPoint like this. So I'm not saying you have to make a new one. Usually, you know, if you teach something, you usually can find PowerPoints like this, especially for something like a four-cycle engine. You might have it. So I could go one by one and get just one of the parts. Like, let's say I only want to talk about the intake cycle. So I can go in here, and then again, I can hit Control-V, or I can go Edit, Paste, and paste it. So I'm going to do that, and again, I might, you know, have some notes about the intake cycle during this cycle, and I might elaborate, right? Or I might not. Really, the beauty of an instructional video is I might do it over voice. And I'll just get the next three over one because I'm not really teaching the content. I'm just showing you how I might go about making one, right? So I'll get the other ones with the snip cycle, the snip tool, and I'll go back to my presentation, and I'll either hit Control-V or I can go paste. Okay, so I've made a quick slide, four-stroke cycle engine. I might write Mr. Russo, grade 10 auto, right? I got my learning goal. I've got some images. I did this in the other video. I should probably do this in this one too because this is pretty useful. Let's say there were parts in a video, like another video that I want to cycle. So maybe I go to YouTube and I type 4-stroke engine, and there's something in there that I see that I want to copy. Again, I'm really teaching about the snipping tool. So let's say there's something in a video that I want, right? Again, I can capture from a video. I gotta get this thing out of the way. Right, I can capture right in a video a screenshot, right? So anything you see on your image, anything you see on your screen, you can capture with the snipping tool, which really becomes easy if I want to make a good PowerPoint, which is my base for the video. Right, so now that I've assembled it, I might take more than a few more minutes to make it, but you can get a sense that I'm almost at it. Now that we're doing that, we're going to record our video. So to get a recorder, we have to install something, and this thing is called Screenpal, and it's really simple and a pretty good tool. I use it a lot. So I think I can just hit record for free. It may ask me to download something. So I'm doing it fresh on this laptop, so I have to download it. You see it's coming up here. I'm going to click it. This is only the first time you use it. After that, you'll just be able to launch it and you won't have to install it. A lot of schools have this already installed on board computers. And I think it's going to pop in and you're going to see me highlight an area just like the snipping tool, only this will allow me to record that area. So let's give it a few seconds. And are we good to go? Maybe. Yeah, here it is. And so you can tell it's working because it's got a red thing here and it says, what do you want to do? I can select screen. I can select both. And both might not be so bad if I want to show my face. You see in the bottom, I have my face there. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so I've got the screen recorder. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to record my PowerPoint that I just did. And what can I do? I may go full screen. And I'm going to go slideshow. I got to move it. I don't got a lot of real estate here. Let's go here. Okay. So I want to actually play the slideshow because I kind of want it to be full screen, right? I want to record it. Awesome. And so now I can hit record. And I can say, hi, this is Mr. Russo. I'm not able to make it in today. Maybe I've got this video because I was at a meeting. Or maybe I've got this video because I teach this and it's really foundational to my course. And I taught it on Tuesday, but there were so many kids that missed. I get the sense that this is really important and I want it always available. So on Wednesday, kids who weren't there on Tuesday can actually watch the video. And 4-stroke engine is probably a good example of that, of something that a lot of my classes kids are going to have to know. So let's record it. So I'm already recording. So let's talk about the 4-stroke engine. So I can go to the next slide. And I can talk about the learning goal. Now, why are we doing this? What do you need to know for the unit test? And I talk about the learning goal. And then I go to the next. The parts that you're going to need to know are the rocker arm, the valve, the camshaft, the piston. Again, I have my markers here. So if I want to highlight something and say this, the valves are really important, right? I can do it just like that. And to unselect, I think I've got to unselect it. Oh, exit drawings right here. Okay, and then I can continue. And I can say, next up, we have the intake cycle. This is where the fuel comes into the piston. And then I can talk about the other cycles. So you see, I'm recording the PowerPoint that I set up. And that's why I say you don't actually have to make a PowerPoint, because a lot of times if you're in a course, someone already gives you a PowerPoint, right? This is a PowerPoint for this topic. And really all I'm doing is recording my voice on it, and I'm putting my video. So I've went through it. I've got my voice attached to it. And really I'm done. I'm going to hit pause. and I'm going to hit done. Then I'm going to save it, and it's going to pop up, where do you want to save it? Notice I got my video. There's a lot more. I can even add my closed captions if I want students to be able to read my voice, and that's pretty cool. But all I'm going to do is go save as video file. If I use too many features, it's going to ask me to pay. This is the free version. I don't want to pay. So my recording, I'm going to call it 4-stroke engine. Does it ask me? I'm going to do MP4. MP4 was a perfect format, and I'm going to hit publish. Oh, choose your folder. Perfect. So maybe I'll just put it on my desktop so that I have it. Okay. And did the publish button go? Save as video file. Publish. Okay. And so now it's going, and I'll be able to upload that MP4. Where can I upload it to? I can upload it to a course website. I can upload it to our D2L. I can upload it to YouTube. A lot of people have YouTube channels for their students that students can like. I know a few teachers who've actually been able to put advertising on their YouTube videos. So let's see if it works. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to do it. Here's the video, right? Now that's the video that I would put up on my webpage. If I double click on it, let's hope that it works. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's the video. I hope it helps. I use instructional videos a lot, like for core concepts, for things that are really important that I want students to know. If I'm not able to be there and I have an occasional teacher, or just for things that are just so important that I taught them on Monday, but a student might want to review. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you.